guys, welcome back to my channel. So I'm so excited for this video because this is actually going to be my fall and winter lipstick favorites. These are the top 16 lipsticks that I have chosen. I was going to use 15, but I couldn't take one out because they're just all so amazing for the fall and the winter, and I use them a lot during this time. I also made sure to show you guys the lip liners that I use with the lipsticks as well. So if you guys are interested in seeing what is on my lips and all the other colors that I use for the fall and the winter, then definitely just keep watching. Okay, so the first one I'm going to be talking to you about is Touch by MAC, and it's also the one that's on my lips right now. Now, I've loved Touch by MAC because it's more of a neutral brown, but at the same time it does have little pink undertones to it, so it's like brownish pink, but at the same time it looks nude. So it comes off by giving your lips more of like a nudish pink tint to it. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I absolutely love this color. This is the first lipstick I've owned from MAC, and I'm almost done with it already. I probably wear this every time I have like an interview, or if it's somewhere fancy that I don't want to have any color to my lips really and just like a shine to it. This is what I would wear. I actually wore this before when I did the Miss New Jersey USA pageant. I remember I wore that for the interview part, and I also think I wore this for the formal wear. I think I wore it the whole time, honestly. But I absolutely love this shade. It just looks really nice. It gives off a nice sheen to it, and at the same time it still gives a light color to your lips. So I really love this shade. So I would definitely recommend this for the fall, especially because most people are working and going back to school right now, and this is something that you can definitely wear every single day. I also would recommend Hug Me. I don't have Hug Me right now because I actually lost Hug Me along with Please Me, and what was the other one I lost? Girl About Town. So I've lost 3 MACs in 1 year, which makes me want to cry. But anyways, if you're looking for a nude from MAC, I would definitely recommend Touch and Hug Me. They are absolutely the best. So the next one is Tia Rose by NYX, and this is the shade that I'm wearing right now. It is more towards the pink, but it still has more of like the neutral shade to it. I honestly love NYX lipsticks because they're so creamy and they apply so easily. This does need to be reapplied probably every 2 hours, but at the same time it's more like it feels like a lip balm at the same time. It doesn't feel like you're wearing like a heavy lipstick. Once you put it on, it doesn't feel like you're wearing a lipstick at all. It's definitely another neutral shade that you can wear and not feel like you're going to be standing out with a bright color. It's definitely perfect for the fall and the winter, and just a great everyday color. So the next one is Cameo or Camo. You know, I really can't pronounce things, so you guys should be used to that by now. But anyways, this is Cameo, I guess, from Elizabeth Arden, and it's like a nudish pink as well, but it has a little bit more of a shimmer to it. I really like this one as well. It comes on a little bit thicker. It actually lasts a little bit longer than the NYX. I'd say it lasts around 3 to 4 hours, but yeah, this is such a great neutral shade as well. I do like Elizabeth Arden's brands. Her lipsticks are seriously amazing. So this is Fast Thrill by MAC. Now the other 3 lipsticks were more towards the warm shades of brown and pink for nude colors, but this one is more towards the cool side. I honestly see this being worn more towards after Christmas, like I'd say January, February. This would be like a perfect Valentine's Day lip. It's a frost from MAC, so it is going to be a little bit shiny as well. It lasts for about 2 hours as well. Unless you wear lip liner underneath it, you might get 3 to 4 hours out of it. But I do like this lipstick for the winter. It's a little bit light, but at the same time, it's great towards like January, February, like I said. For a lot of my lipsticks, I actually like to wear lip liners underneath them. So the lip liners that I do use are, and a lot of them I do use NYX for. I just love the NYX lip liners. They last really good, and they just really help my lips, my lipstick stay on a lot longer. So the 2 that I use a lot for my nude lipsticks are Elizabeth Arden's Cocoa Rose, and that's this color right here. So it gives off more of a warm pink brown to it. And also I use NYX's Nude Pink, which is a little bit lighter. So that's Elizabeth Arden's, and this one is the NYX one. I usually wear lip liners with my lipsticks, so if I'm using those nude shades, most likely I'm wearing one of these underneath them. So now I'm going to get into the warm pinks and purples that I like to use for the winter. In the summer, I like to stick more towards the light pinks and just bright colors. So I'm just going to show you the ones that I really like to wear a lot during this time. So the one I'm wearing right now is actually Gardenia from NYX. It's a really nice warm pink. It comes off a little bit red in this video, but I swear it's like a pinkish purple. It's a complete mix between pink and purple. It's like a fusion in a way. But it doesn't look like it right here. It looks more like a warm pink, but it comes off a mix between those two. And like I said before, NYX colors are super creamy. Like, they come on so amazing. They are honestly the best quality you will find for cheap lipsticks. I absolutely love them. I have so many of them just because you can never get enough of like NYX lipsticks. They work very good. So the next color is Eucalyptus by NYX as well. Now this one comes off just looking similar as the other one. But I swear this one's a lot more purple. In fact, it has more of a cool shimmer to it. Like, it just looks like it has like a silver frost to it. I don't know if that makes any sense, but the undertones I can kind of see like a silver shimmer to it. But I absolutely love this. It's bright for the winter. It is super bright, but it's still dark, if that makes any sense. It's dark and bright. I can see myself wearing this on a night out. It's more of a fun color, something you would want to wear just to like brighten up your look for the winter, but not where it looks like you're about to step into the summer. So this one I actually just did a makeup tutorial with, and it is Regal Raspberry by Covergirl. I believe this is part of Queen Latifah's Queen collection. I have one more from her collection as well. I swear the last three lipstick colors could have been like the same because that's how similar they look, especially the last two. But this is just kind of like the same as the other one, so if you're trying to save, go with NYX. But I do like this one as well. It's just a warm berry color. It does look great. I think would look great probably for Thanksgiving, even Christmas if you're like going to see your family or friends. It's just a really nice warm shade. This is from Matte's Retro Matte collection, and this is Flat Out Fabulous. Honestly, the name fits it perfectly. It is the best lipstick you can get for like a purple matte shade. It is very drying though, so you would need to wear a lip liner with it. The lip liner that I always use with it is Fuchsia by NYX, and it's the exact same shade as the lipstick. So I would definitely recommend getting Fuchsia by NYX because if you apply that on first and then you apply on Flat Out Fabulous, it's going to last so long on your lips. Now, if you aren't into matte shades, then I would definitely recommend getting Girl About Town. I had that one, but of course I lost it. So I'm going to show you a clip of how Girl About Town looks. I like Girl About Town because it is creamy and it just gives your lips more moisture than Flat Out Fabulous does. But honestly, Flat Out Fabulous is a shade you can wear in the summer or the winter. It looks amazing any season, honestly. But it is more of a berry purple as well, so it's in that pinkish purple family. So the next one I'm going to talk to you about is Fine Wine by Covergirl, and this is probably the darkest shade that I actually own, but I really do love it. It comes off, as you can see, really dark, like a dark purple, but at the same time it does look great for the winter. I absolutely love this color in the winter. It just is such a standout color. Sometimes when I wear this one, I will actually pair it with Divine by Covergirl, and it just gives it more of a lighter purple, kind of like a Rebel look. So if you're thinking about buying Rebel, just get Divine and Fine Wine and mix them together. I swear it is the exact same. But I do like this because it's creamy as well and will last you around, I'd say, 5 to 6 hours. And it's definitely one of those bold colors that you would not see a lot of people rocking. So the darker the lip I actually like because it is going to help you stand out a lot more. So this one I actually got from one of my BoxyCharms, and I believe it's from a company, yeah, it's called Mirabella, and it's called Tantrum. It's one of probably the brightest pinks that I will be showing today, but it's still warm. I would consider this a berry as well. So this is Fuchsia and this is Bloom. I would actually pair Bloom with this more just because Bloom is a little bit darker, so it kind of just gives your lips a little more definition when you are wearing this color. I really do like this color because it's bright, but at the same time it's not too overpowering for the fall and the winter. This is something that I can also see myself rocking for like Valentine's Day or January, you know, just a typical day. But this is such a great color, I think, for the fall and the winter. So this one is Fleur by Loreal, And this one is great as well. I like to mix this shade a lot more with my lighter pinks, and I'll wear this towards the spring and the summer, but by itself it's definitely more of a fall and winter shade. I do like L'Oreal Cosmetics lipsticks a lot because they do tend to last a lot longer than I'd say Covergirl's does. They do last me, I'd say, around like 5 hours or 4 hours depending on the shade that I get. But this is a really good lipstick for the winter and the fall, or fall and winter. It's just a really nice warm purple. So the last purplish pink shade that I'm going to talk to you about today is by Elizabeth Arden. And the color is called Ruby Rose. Now it does remind me, as I said with the other ones, it reminds me of more of a purple shade to it as well, and I guess that's why they put the ruby ahead of it. It's more of like a purplish red. It does have red undertones. Now I wouldn't consider this matte, but it's probably the least amount of shimmer out of all of the other ones. And it's not as moisturizing as the others either. But I noticed that the less moisturizing a lipstick is, the longer it lasts. And Elizabeth Arden's lipsticks tend to last a long time on your lips. Like this, I can wear about 6 hours. So if I'm going out, I don't have to worry about constantly reapplying this lipstick shade. I wouldn't recommend it if you're looking for something where you can save, because it's really not worth going out and buying. But it is something that if you want to splurge on it, it does look good. So now we're into the reds, and this color that I wanted to talk to you about right now is Neon Orange by MAC. It's more of an orangish red, so that's why I kind of put it with the reds. It says neon orange, but honestly it's not that bright. It is amplified though, so you are going to get more of an opaque color. You're not going to get any sheerness with it at all. This is the shade that I would see more towards strictly the fall, like Halloween and Thanksgiving colors. This is what the orange really reminds me of, especially the Halloween colors. And even like the fall colors on a tree. Like this is just strictly more towards the fall if you want to wear something bright, just to end off those bright summer colors and transition into the darker colors. It really just reminds me of just a super bright red, more towards the orange family, but you can put it in the reds. So this shade right here is Chaos, and it is from NYX. Now unlike the other NYX shades, I really don't like to wear the red NYXs a lot because they tend to run, and with reds you don't want them on your lips, or your, like, not lips, but around your lips or on your teeth at all, and sometimes that happens a lot when I'm wearing NYX. But anyways, this one is Chaos, and it's more of a dark red, but brighter than the red that I'm going to show you next. I do like this one. It comes on really creamy. It's just a nice bright red. This is definitely more of like an everyday red. It does remind me of MAC's red, like the similar shade to it as well. And I could see myself wearing this for like Christmas. It's such a nice red. It really is. So this shade right here is actually Snow White from NYX. And I think this would look really great on pale skin tones, just really light skin tones. I honestly love dark red lipsticks, and this right here is definitely one of my favorites, or if not the most favorite of mine from all of the NYX collection, even though it does run, like I said, about all the reds. This is definitely a deep tone lipstick, and at the same time it gives off kind of like that blood red color, but it is absolutely gorgeous. Like this is something I can definitely rock for Christmas, New Year's Eve, all throughout the winter especially, and even the fall. But this is just one of my favorite lipsticks. It's so creamy, and if you're looking for more of a creamy red, I would definitely go for this, and it's amazing with the price as well. You really can't beat it. Okay, so this right here is Russian Red by MAC, and it is my absolute favorite shade from MAC. I would usually pair this with my Auburn lip liner by NYX, and it just gives more of a darker shade, similar to the shade that I just showed you. I absolutely love this shade because it is matte, so more than likely you're not going to find it on your teeth, and it's less likely to run at the same time. This is absolutely like my favorite red ever, and probably my favorite color of all time from MAC as well. This is probably going to be one of my staple pieces. Like, I'm probably going to wear this a lot this year. It's just such a great color. So that is about it. Out of all the colors though, I would have to say Russian Red is definitely my favorite. Thanks guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.